playmakers will put total weather to crank us up. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. The Cowboys will get the first
Judge Georges, here comes Troy. Here's the throw. It'll be cut off by Goldschmidt. It's an
everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him.
That kind of just flattened out.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes. Looking at a second and short now. On the play fake. Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the stick.
Goldschmidt stays put.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets it out quickly. They get him down after he makes the catch.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later.
The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the 1st down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Fires to the middle. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Cowboys are marching down the field. He'll pull it down and run. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play, moves the chains for the 1st down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He makes a grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Cowboys! You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Boilermakers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And how about this matchup of a couple of guys who just don't get tired and don't mind being handed the football, Jesse?
And I love this matchup, too, because in modern football, it's all about throwing the ball and spread and tempo.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Looking for a productive play on first down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Just causing wreckage in the secondary. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting on this block, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really...
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to... Another ball is knocked free. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. On first down, here comes this offense. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Got room at the 35. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fighting off the defender. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The short hands, it's late.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
He's got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. And what an opening quarter for this offense. They've got it again, 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wyoming. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, should have ran a better route.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Finds his tight end. Still running at the 40. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Boilermakers will line it up on 1st and 10. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed, they can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Snags it over the middle. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They move the tight end all over. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jason, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the score.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On 2nd down, looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. They're trailing by just 4 to Alabama.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one. Kevin, let us know when it goes final. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's 1st down from the 38. Feeling some heat. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick pick up a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, the linebacker's showing you read and react. He knew exactly where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it a little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
The Boilermakers headed quickly to the line. On second down, just keeps firing. Release to the back. Got a man. And they knocked him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Yes, the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got him downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. To the air on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Finds the tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big kickoff and a first down for this offense. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch. It's Moffitt. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Scrambling away. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Wyoming. And the extra point gives him a 28-3 lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. They keep attacking through the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Boilermakers will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Fights off a defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. This quarterback part of their running game. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. He's looking to throw it. He unleashes a long one. Touchdown, Wyoming! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
Well, you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Avoids pressure. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The give to the single back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll throw it on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15. Boy, he almost finished his half with a bang, and are they lucky to get him stopped? They're eager to head to that dressing room right now. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
And the Cowboys will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looking for a block. It's Moffitt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy, he hurls one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. They'll try the run. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the play on third. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Laramie, Wyoming, at one of the highest elevations you will find in all of college football. And it is home to the Wyoming Cowboys, and they have a taste for the spicy brown mustard. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Colorado State Rams, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Wyoming Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Cowboys will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Colorado State Rams offense will get the first crack at it here. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
Can anyone catch him? He's out of bounds after a big pickup, but there's a flag on the field, and this might be coming back.
Unnecessary run. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. So now on comes the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
So Wyoming's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And there's no doubt, guys, we will be focused on these 2 star playmakers on the outside.
I'm curious to see how much man coverage we're going to see today. I don't know if either of these defenses is confident enough to go mano-a-mano with these 2 dudes on the field. They're 2 of the best in the nation.
These cornerbacks aren't looking for man-to-man coverage. I can promise you that. They'd be like, give me some help over here. But we're going to see some split screens, and we're going to see who had more catches, who had more yards. We're definitely going to be breaking that down this game.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of lost one deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Lewis. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And that is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. After missing that 46-yard field goal attempt, they'll have it 1st and 10 from their own 29. Out of the backfield, the running back snags it, but couldn't keep his feet in bounds. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. He is smashing people. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. The Cowboys have their offense in high gear. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. The play will stand. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Miranda. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Colorado State takes over. The Ram offense returns to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Running with power. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 2nd and short now after that completion. The play action fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets his first one of the day away. Might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Now they'll run it to the right here. At the 35, he's loose. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. Offense set on 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Touchdown, Cowboys!
Drop 80? I didn't realize that's what you wanted me to do, but sure. Any reason, or...
the absolute first pitch was that nothing to the very last.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done
The
this
Yankees might
time.
have an
Okay. I mean, I just super sim my last game to get us through advance, but oh, I bailed on that one. I mean, it is a rivalry week, so this is Browns boot week. Okay, that was a sick play.
Safeties are in the back, and they have so much ground and cover. You see them. They can go sideline to sideline. Great job reading the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, going making the big turn.
Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Dumps it to the back. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Hi again, everybody. So taking a look at the Yankees-Brewers game today. Yeah, the Yankees absolutely shellacked the Brewers today, 20-9. They had 9 home runs today. That's a franchise record for the Yankees. And my goodness, take a look at all the home runs today. You have Paul Goldschmidt, Cody Bellinger, Aaron Judge, and 3 home runs. And taking a look at Aaron Judge's day here, 4 for 6, 8 RBIs. Are you kidding me? What a day for Aaron Judge. Get Austin Wells,
This could
get
be a
Jazz
pivotal
Chisholm,
moment
get
in this
Oswald
game.
Ross.
If you look in the second period, they try to find a way to end it.
Count is not the final score. It's actually the type of bat the Yankees are using today. And this is very interesting. Now take a look here. Joe Campagano, he tweeted this out saying, well, this is wild. The Yankees made new bats that move more of the wood into the label, so the hardest part of the bat strikes the ball. He said this, they had 8 home runs. Like I said, they finished with a franchise record 9. Now, you had Michael Kay actually talk about this, so let's take a listen.
Highlight reel so far, starting to get things moving. It's first and 10.
It's actually a little bit lower than the
That's why the good word in bending tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire play.
It just makes life so easy.
That's made up where they moved a lot of the wood into the label. So
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
It's going up there.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off.
And also, former Yankee Kevin Smith actually made a big thread about this. He went on to say, yes, the Yankees have a literal genius MIT physicist, Lenny, who is the man on payroll. He invented the torpedo barrel. It brings more wood and mass to where most often make contact as a hitter. The idea is to increase the number of barrels and decrease misses. Now, he goes on to say here, you're going up with a weapon that can be better. Your just misses could be clips, your clips could be flares, and your flares could be barrels. And it was true, it's a fraction of an inch on the barrel, differentiating these outcomes. He goes on to say a couple more things here. They also feel a little lighter. There's more weight closer to your hands, so you can swing a heavier bat. It kind of feels like those old wiffle ball bats used as a kid. The barrel feels massive the first time you pick it up, but it's really not that big. Now, I was also listening to Trevor Luke, who loves this. He's basically saying it's kind of like choking up on the bat without actually choking up on the bat.
All those barrels being moved down, so they'll be accurate. They were talking
So I
about
don't expect this offense to change too much.
so why not just move the barrel down? That's kind of what it is. Not exact. I did talk to somebody who said you're going to be seeing these all-stars league minus the feel of
so much momentum
if you're
in
engaged
this game.
using a small bat, a short bat, or one-handed bat, if you will, you use those for a bunch of different reasons. Use it for defense in your hands, you feel your hands closer to your body,
decent sizable bunch of these. It's very difficult not to get your barrel to the barrel is so close to your defense. That's why we're choking out the that's why we're set to short down. Because essentially is that leverage, keep it the ability to have power. I love this. And that's about time. There's been something. This is something that would make a difference. And I talked to a couple guys in the NBA and said this is legal, so we will be seeing it throughout the league. Now, another big thing here, Kevin Smith said here, it looks really big because the top of the back is small. It takes a foot away from the end where you don't really want to hit it anyways, and put it more into the barrel to hit it more. Makes it look even bigger. So yeah, he made a long series of tweets here. Go check that out. I think this whole thing is a lot. But there were a lot of different opinions. Sam Becker simply just asked, are these allowed? We got here Josh Blue. This seems kind of weird. We had an icy bird, so they're using the bats. Well, that's a fact. It is, according to the rules, absolutely legal. Here's the rule. The bat shall be a smooth, round stick, not more than 2.61 inches in diameter at the thickest part and not more than 42 inches in length. The back shall be one piece of solid wood. Cutting bats, an indentation in the end of the bat up to 1 1/4 inches in depth is permitted and may be no wider than 4 inches and no less than 1 inch in diameter. The indentation must be curved with no foreign substance added. The bat handle, not more than 18 inches from its end, may be covered or treated with any material or substance to improve the grip. Any such material or substance that extends past the 18-inch limitation shall cause the bat to be
guys will have another peek at this Rams
now,
offense.
again, a lot of people are talking about this. I think
they
people
took
are
it
just
down the
looking at
field
this
for a
back
touchdown. They
thinking,
can build some confidence.
yeah, the Yankees, they hit 9 home runs today. Major League Baseball is definitely going to be looking into this. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if Major League Baseball maybe took a little bit of a peek, but if it's
Let's see if they can build on it.
then, I mean, there's not really much you can do. We're
until you find that place where you're like, okay,
it's
this is
allowed.
an
And at
advantage
the end of the day,
I
other teams are just going to have to adjust to this new bat. And also, we had some Cody Bellinger as well. The ways to play the bat. Some guys like top heavy. Some guys like hand low bats. You just got to find a bat that feels good, that kind of moves with you. I'm a believer in swinging different things. You can test your swing pattern, you can test your exit velocity. There's data behind everything now. Now, this article says Chisholm and Volpe both hit home runs today with their new, uniquely shaped bats. Although Peraza was also using clean bats, and Cody Bellinger is using a less exaggerated version of this new bat shape this season, and he also hit home runs today too. Now, I think in the end, this is going to be really interesting. Not really, with Major League Baseball looking into it, and I think they'll maybe take a look at it just to make sure it's according to the rules and whatnot. But I think really
What's up, Ryan?
is teams adjusting the way they're pitching to these bats. Are they going to maybe pitch more away instead of trying to go in on the hands a bit more? And I think that's going to be very interesting, seeing how different pitching staffs just try to work around this. I think it's really cool, honestly. Again, if everything is in rules, I think this just adds a different dynamic to the game.
No, not too bad, buddy. Getting my games in, knocking them out.
You're just going to have to, take your scouting reports to the next level. Now, another thing to think about is how many other teams are going to follow suit here. Now, for the Yankees, they have an MIT physicist that's in charge of this. Now, not every other team is going to have that, but it makes me think, could these other teams go after these kind of guys and bring them in to work with their bats? I wouldn't be surprised at all to see other teams start doing that over the next year, over the next couple of years. I think that's a really interesting thing to think about. I definitely think we're going to start seeing more of these bats pop up. Again, it's looking for every little advantage that you
I think they won by 10 again today. They're fucking killing it.
I'm all for it. I think it makes it that much more interesting. But everyone, give me your thoughts down below in the comments. Do you like this idea? Do you think it's cheating? Do you think it's unfair? Tell me everything you think down below. But everyone, that's all I got for this video. If you catch the way out, hit that like button, subscribe, give a review, and
I think the game was 12-3 or something when I turned it off.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll throw it on first down. Fires left. Just a bit of a misfire there. They can't make the connection.
In the last couple weeks, man, we've got a lot of consistency.
So there's a few players on the team doing it. Chisholm and Volpe are doing it, but like Judge and shit are still using normal bats. It's just they said they changed it because of their swing path and like they usually get jammed and stuff, so they just moved part of the barrel down. It looks goofy, but I don't think it's a bad idea, and it's legal. But yeah, it's just Chisholm and Volpe doing it. Not Judge, who clearly doesn't need it.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On third down, he drops the throw. They're trying to get to it. He's got it. He's still on his feet. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Rams will go for it here on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. Driving for the goal line. Loose football.
Starting off today's video with Roy taking on the Vikings.
I mean, they can use it, and I mean, there's going to be other teams that use it. And, I mean, it's just going to change. The pitchers are probably just going to stop trying to jam them then and start throwing out and away, I guess, you know. So they have to use that end of the bat that's moved down from where a normal barrel is.
Congratulations, Father.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
Wow, that's proud of you.
So we got
points from the nearness, so I don't think that's, I forget what that is. Denying the
Here he
nearness,
comes from inside his own
didn't say anything about a blind points.
Really
Right came better
disciplined
from
job by the
KC.
coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 9
That's so good. You must
We
be
will
very
see
close
what
to
this
you.
Colorado State
Actually got
offense
easy
can
with
get
that.
done this time.
Oh, wow. Oh, yes, you did. I see it.
First down.
Very nice ball play.
And he is snowed under.
I mean, that makes sense, but throwing a dead middle fastball. But I wouldn't be grooving them fastballs down the cock. Not all of them have the bat. I don't know. We're gonna have to see. All right, later, Ryan.
One LMS point. So if you get an LMS win, it's 1,400 more.
Getting it past the stick.
Well, the offense needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Receiver
Your
on the move
AGS
gets
did
the
well.
touch pass.
My AGS did better.
And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a
Okay,
first
3,000
down.
volt rack should definitely work. Alright, so the gear setup we're going with is the Ancient DI to top and bottom, which is pretty cool. We have a matching set of Ancient DI already. I believe Bo got that from Hard Foods. He got that. Well, I don't know, he didn't get it during the Armored Zombies. I don't know, I can't remember where he got it, but anyway, I'm also going to be bringing Blood Rush. My magic level is kind of down bad right now. I can't use one bolt yet, but, you know, end up getting Blood Rush. We're here for the cake, not to, you know, finish it as fast as we can, so I gotta deal some hand damage.
But not before he picks up the first down. The Cowboys are in the red zone.
Best catch ever
Give
made.
running it in the red zone, imposing their will and picking up 5 down to the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. With jet sweep pass. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll try it on the ground. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down. Now on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Come on.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Alrighty, there is
Pocket starts to
the
collapse.
player came.
Oh, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do
denying the
something, and he
heels.
will go
And
down.
White
What a
Caves veteran.
terrible
Combat achievements
big
done.
loss.
1 hour and
On 3rd and
22
long, you'll
minutes.
need to loosen
That's
up
not
that
terrible,
arm.
I guess.
They get to him as he throws.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't fast.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't
With
deliver the
those
football. It's
CAs,
incomplete.
we have
The 4th
completed
down's coming.
the easies.
They'll play it
Let's
safe and try
talk
for
to
3.
Gall. Oh, yes. For anyone wondering,
And this one's
with
splits
70
the upright.
range,
And
using
that'll
Eagle
add
Eye
forward to a lead that is
almost the
already
entire
way out of
time.
hand. They keep
Range
pushing that lead
hunting
out,
from
and
the
the
majors
kickoff
and up.
team's getting
I
some work.
used about 2,100 bullets.
He thought about
Very
bringing that
minimal
out
range.
for a half second, but he'll take a knee.
If you're range potted and use an Eagle Eye, barely use 2,000 racks.
25.
I think I've completed a
Guys,
comment.
we'll have another peek at this Rams offense.
Yeah. We have done. Put that
Wants
lamp
to
on
throw on 1st down
Bird
over the play fake.
to do 5-game lead. Right.
Still on his feet.
And now it's the mediums we want for the Barrows effect. But I'm
He's
not
at the 10.
Yeah. Not a good
And once
answer.
he found
Interesting.
There we go. There's careless moves completed 40,000 Slayer activity. It's so bad.
And also the
That took us from a 50 to 53 Slayer. Also 5,000 rune crafting, hunter, and fishing XP. I think I was only 27 rune crafting, so we got 4 lessons there. And a hunter level as well. Now, let's go loot that chest. Can we pull the 1 KC item for the boys? I mean, and Lionel cards are good. Collection log slot. 29 less bone shards. It's good loot, bro. You know? It's not like a big item, but the regular loot here is actually quite cool. Boydie and I both got our player capes on a Sunday, and the very next Monday morning, guess what? It's time for the former player capes.
Over the Ram offense returns to the field.
There's no pen. I think
Leaves
you
it
get
with the
it
running
here.
back.
You get it right.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
I always get excited when I play Color on a Sunday, man.
Well
Got
done,
stuffed
brother
on
Bo.
1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Well done, son. 3 out of 5, man. Oh, Brown streaking
He's
already
looking
2
to
weeks
throw.
in. Easy for the Farmers.
They got the
And
screen set up.
unlike the Wizards, we didn't even wait for 88 HP. Dun, 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 dun,
Big, big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a 1st down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4. It'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. The snap sets up the throw.
Here it comes, the kicking of the drums. Here we go.
And they made it to the house when they found it. 6 points waiting on him. He has been surgical, precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just put it down their throats all game long. A step ahead, understanding what he's saying, and just destroy this game.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, Dave, is to help your quarterback turn the page or just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into it.
Yeah, or find an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. this offense.
I've got the death penalty for the homies.
Looking to scramble.
50 gifted out.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Off he goes.
You get 50 gifted.
A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll leave it with him.
Right, 56 agility, 250 40 opposite.
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Or split 50 to get it.
They're going to ride this running back.
Don't do it.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Pay the nugget.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way.
Structure went
They've
down,
had so much success, so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! And the pummeling has started.
one of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch.
Previous iterations of the Farmers, I was always the last
If
one.
this quarterback
You know what?
gets
It felt
pressure, David, it gets you in stride.
Good, man.
These guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the
power
right
unit
thing. You hit it in stride, right on it, stop running out.
Yeah, actually,
It
it
makes
hit a
it
bit
so
backwards.
easy, the connection between quarterback and
The thing
wide
is,
receiver.
it's
You can
ridiculous
tell
how
this is
caught
a
up
good
we
one,
are
and that's why they got
anyway,
6 on that play.
considering how much time we spend hunting, and we're all over Westing. Yeah, that's nuts. The big plan for the day is to take on the Dagenham Kings as a team for the very first time today. The only problem is my Iron staff is not in.
The kickoff team takes the field to boot this
I can
one
kill
away.
Dagenham, right? So that's I'm just four
From inside his own 10, let's see what he
this
gets.
money problem, so
Didn't find
as
any
much as
place in that
tried
kickoff
to
coverage,
avoid
and
it,
he'll be stopped
I
at
think
the
I gotta
17. We will see what
I
this
need the money
Colorado State offense
fast
can
to
get
get
done
money.
this time.
So get us on a little LMS to
They'll start this drive
and
with
I
a
also
pass.
need arrows to fire my magic short bow at prime.
And it's incomplete.
It's
There's a
unavoidable today.
flag
Get
in
it
the
to LMS.
backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding
Cool, that
penalty
should be
will
enough for
stall a
arrows.
drive.
Should be
See
chilling
if the
now, I think.
offense can overcome it.
Two
Here's the
games,
snap, ready to cut one loose.
I know.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit
That's
on
a lot of
first
DP
down,
with those
second
arrows.
down coming.
That's why the LMS
Now on
is
second down.
like I legit just did what 15 minutes of
looking to
LMS,
throw.
however long 2 wins
Trying to
took
get
me,
to it.
and I'm gonna walk away with like
Got his man
close to
downfield.
400K.
And he
That's
almost
insane.
ran away from everybody
Upgrade
on that
your
one. A
stat
huge
line.
pickup on that play.
Minus.
Let's go. We got
I
some
thought
life.
it was
We got
250.
nice. Something to build off of. We need
Okay,
a lot of
we're gonna have a
points,
little bit of
and
extra
we need them
point.
quickly. Time's
I thought
running
it was
out.
250.
We're trailing
Sure,
big in this
thank
ball.
They've
Right,
got
boys,
a
good look at the
first
start.
and 10
Barra,
at the
let's see if
34.
the same with the old Dagenham thing. Against the Thronex, yeah, group. I do have the Thronex.
Looking to move it through the air.
Yesterday, someone in my
Working
chat
the middle, it's
kept
complete.
referring to Curtis as
That is exactly
Kurt with
what
a
you're
K.
looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
I'll take it up.
The offense
I just
sets
call
up
him Big
shop
Daddy
at the
Juice.
46 on
Let me
first
get
down.
Crimson Jones.
He's looking to
Throw
throw
him
it.
out, man.
Pressure
I used to
coming.
kill those.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Grabs it in the middle. And that is good versatility.
Only thing that
And a
made it
big hit from the
I
back of
remember
the
using
pass.
turbo, dude.
And here comes the offense on second
I
down.
used to use a Baymax.
He's looking to throw.
Sammy Spear on his phone. Like that.
They'll run the
I
screen.
think so.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that
They're
down
clumped
marker.
together.
Now on first and 10 from the 35. He's going to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got big leads, and you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. You're eyeing the quarterback, rallying football, gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Yeah, well done.
The worst of it is over.
Swings away. And eventually taken down. But what about that spin move? Down to the 16-yard line. It's first and 10.
No, I have a mustache.
Oh my.
To the ground with the back. And he's a real no-player man tackled in this no-game land. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10.
Chatty account's looking. I swear this is the most powerful win for a defense.
Oh,
Yeah.
Usually we have one, maybe two people in barrels. First we've had all of us 70 minutes already, so that's great. We're definitely way more up there. Yeah.
Snap from the gun on third down.
5-something creatures off the top of my head.
He caught it. And
Bunya,
he's into the end zone.
Unicorn,
Touchdown,
Pacquiao.
Colorado State.
Aaron.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch, and listen.
How can you forget the that these fans scroll and pick up the papayas and sell them on the Grand Exchange? Thanks for watching my YouTube video.
Down by 1,000, but I like the
I got plenty on
Keep
it.
trying and line up for the onside
Just use
kick.
Bunya, Pacquiao, and
Not much drives more
Unicorn.
anxiety than waiting to see if that Lions team can grab the onside kick.
I won't be live either at all. Next week and weekend because I'm going to be in the middle of that.
Last drive defense had no idea what was
Yeah, I'm going to say hi
happening.
to family and their rental house. I have no idea what it's going to be like there. So
This offense, that last drive too on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Slow.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz.
Open runway ahead.
I was going to say that was bad.
And the stomping has commenced. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Now they have extended this lead, guys. Starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a lot of the game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason.
Honestly, I go back and I watch some of my old videos, and I had a different microphone. My voice still sounds
And you just need something good to happen.
Maybe I was 16.
Hey guys, get some emotion, get some momentum on your side.
Fires to the right. Not in lockstep there
No
with the
barrels
receiver.
just when you were like 16.
And the incompletion
And then right
brings up
before
a
you move, the
second
screen
down
does a
for the
text
Giants.
countdown that says like, man, this dick explodes in 3, 2,
Nice defensive play to get it handed there and knock it away. Now on third and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive
Those
started.
old days where, I don't know, content creation, I feel like was more, you just did whatever the hell you
Man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. The
It's that
Rams
authentic
decide to run
comedic
it away.
weirdness though that gets like 50,000 views.
That's true. That is true.
Did one Barrows run one morning before a class in college, holding guns and spear
That
with like
nifty
8 mil.
return sets
Talk
up
about
the
putting a pep
offense
in your
and
step.
negates some of the yardage on
Skipped
the
to class that day.
Wyoming has the
You
football back, and here comes the
get back
offense.
to their escape faster.
Off the play fake on first down,
I was on
wants
a
to
dead
throw.
end road, and there was a drop
And to
off
get
right
rid of
about
it
halfway
quickly.
through the road.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Past my house.
Second down after that incompletion. Feeling some heat.
Chase you, rock,
That pass is incomplete, and they might
It
be
wasn't the one
fortunate.
decision.
It wasn't
Whoever
knocked
does
free
like
for
the
a
routes
fumble.
for
It'll
them,
be
just told
third
the bus
down.
driver she couldn't drop me out.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket,
But it didn't long was fine, given that I grew up out in the
accuracy, and
country
they
and
did
the
on that
last
last
kids to get
play.
dropped off. It was a
And
good half an hour.
Shore tackled
And
there
then
to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
As a defensive guy now, you
But
always zoom
that
in
was
on the quarterback. I mean,
like,
these guys,
oh God,
whether they're throwing the football or running,
That was
at least they have the football in their hands every
headphones
time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in the defense, lock
Lincoln
and load, understand
left
what it is.
pass. The world doesn't understand. Honestly, the first CD that I can remember listening to on a CD player like that when I was a kid,
After
I
a
was
punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if this were a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
This defense has just been all over this all game long. Under pressure, finding a way to get to an effective rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a race.
Pass rush coming out of the quarterback, and they get him in the 32. This is a third and long.
Well, I could use it.
No, I probably need to go to Elvis as well for the game book.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk of right. Get it out on the screen.
You are fucking sweaty, my God.
Looks like he's orchestrating a video game out there. I mean, he's right at 500 yards. He's a step or two or three ahead of any coverage you see.
or 12, Reese. I mean, this defense just doesn't have an answer for him. They've blitzed him, they've played zone coverage, they've tried to man up these receivers.
See this app?
The end result is always the same. This guy right now is
AI-powered app that recommends
The
modern
decision
songs
to go for
based
it
on your
does
mood.
not pan out. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's run out of
Mother generates sarcastic jokes. This app is
be a
available
first
in 3
down.
minutes without code,
Here's
with
the
just a
offense
single
with a
prompt.
fresh set of
In
downs.
this video, I'll walk you through
Now the
data
quarterback
and
changing
how I
the
used it
original
to
play
build the
call.
app we just saw.
They're testing the right
Once you
side
log
here.
into Data Button, this is the interface you will see. It's super simple. Just click on New App and describe what you want to build. All you need to do is give a description about the app and what features it should have.
With a fresh set of
Bluetooth
downs.
Bollywood Simply Tight, an app that recommends Bollywood
We
songs
reached the
based on
2-minute
mood,
warning, and this
generates
offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away.
and y'all are boosting reported.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And how about that interior
LOL,
defense
you'll see
stuffing
when you're
the
bad
run
bud.
for nothing. Got stuffed on first down, it's 2nd and 10.
Shitmeyer DTW.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that
Can't
one.
even solo.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult for him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on.
I think
Bottling
he
him up,
made
that's the
the
biggest thing.
number
You play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to
He
set
did
those
not
edges
enjoy it.
really, really firm, make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming. You don't let that speed get to the outside.
They're bringing heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Quick timeout call by the offense after the
Oh
play.
my fucking god. We need more tank armor for moving, so maybe some barrows.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
There is
Takes a knee.
It is Oscar. It's okay.
There's a long and storied history